Hey there, what's going on, guys? My name is Crazy Pie, and in this video we're going to be talking about the future of Titanfall 2. Every single time after a new DLC drops, I always like to do one of these videos to look at where we are in the game right now and what we can expect in the future. So without further ado, guys, once again, I'll leave my Twitter down in the description below if you want to follow it just to stay up to date with when the uploads are coming, because it is a very hectic month and I have to pre-record a ton of videos. So it's going to be really hectic and the upload schedule is going to kind of suck, and I'm just extremely busy this month, so it does kind of suck, but hey, stay up to date if you want to know when the uploads are coming out. It's not going to be like a regular schedule. It's hopefully we do at least get 3 a week, but if you guys this video, please feel free down below to leave a like as well as subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's get into this, guys. So let's go over like a little recap. So what we have in the game, what we've got over the game since launch, we have the Angel City map and the DLC that contains, which is the new gun and everything. We have Live Fire, the game mode, which is awesome. That's probably one of my favorite DLCs. We have Colony, which gave us Colony, the map from Titanfall 1. We also got new primes, and we also got the new R101 gun, which I'll get into that a little bit later, why I like that a lot. Next up, we also had the Glitch in the Frontier update, which gave us the new faction, which is really cool. I'm going to get into that a little bit later as well. We also got a really new, nice map. I'm really happy with the map about Glitch. Probably the best map in my opinion. And then most recently, we have had the Relic DLC, which brought us the new Monarch Titan, which is pretty much like a Vanguard class Titan, the new map, etc. So all in all, we've gotten a very well and very good share of our DLCs for Titanfall 2, and honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. We've gotten a good amount of DLCs in our hands to play around with. We've gotten a lot of stuff actually in Titanfall 2 that's extremely good and extremely awesome and fun to play with. And then we've also got a couple things that we can expect down the road, and a couple things that hopefully we can see more of. So the first thing I would really hope to see in the future of Titanfall 2 is going back to the R101 Prime. Basically, I wouldn't necessarily call it a prime weapon, although it kind of is like a prime weapon. Essentially, in the future, I would love to see a lot more prime weapons, kind of like what this R series of a gun is. So if you didn't know, the game of Titanfall 1 came with the R101, Titanfall 2 came with the R201. Kind of like the same thing, just with a whole different look. And here's the thing, we have a lot of Prime Titans, and now we're kind of done with Prime Titans. I highly doubt we'll see a Monarch Prime. We could, and it might be pretty cool. It could actually be BT, that would make my day. But we don't have any more Prime Titan slots to have left, unless they're just going to make even more Prime Titans of the Titans that they already have. So make it 2 Primes, which I wouldn't really care for. We already have 1 Prime per Titan right now, so it doesn't really matter. But the thing that I would really like to see is prime weaponry. Now hear me out. Yes, prime weaponry would or could cost money, which would kind of suck, but here's how they could price it if they were to put it out. It would be the exact same gun, just like the Titans, just it has a different look to it, so if you want to buy it, it's totally up to you. It will not change the game. Or, if they do this, they can either price it as one gun could be, let's say, maybe around 60 cents, something like that, $1, who knows? Or they could have it like a bundle, so maybe you could buy all of the prime assault rifles for, let's say, $3, or all of the guns for around somewhere like 12. That would be really cool, and it would honestly make it a lot easier for people to buy if they do add them these prime weaponry. And honestly, I feel like people would love that, because I feel like at many games nowadays, they start to add in new weaponry into the game that you can play with a few months after the game comes out, and really we've only seen about 2 guns. One of them is actually a pistol, and the other one is actually just an assault rifle that's we've seen before. It's pretty much just like a different gun, you know? It's same look, no, different look I should say, same gun. So really, I guess it's cool, but it'd be cool if we can actually see some new weapons added into the game. If not though, which that would mean balancing changes, but you know, if they do not decide to add this, like new weaponry, hopefully, you know, in the future we could easily go ahead and see prime weaponry, because prime weaponry would be amazing. I would love to see prime guns. I would love to see a prime alternator. Just using that would be so awesome. I would love that a lot. Like a prime Kraber would be awesome, prime Mastiff, etc. It would just be so awesome to use prime weaponry, prime Cold War, etc. It would just be so awesome. Hopefully, with what they did with the R101 and the R201, we could easily go ahead and see some prime weaponry. I honestly hope that we do, as that would just be amazing. Another thing that they could do, which I would like a lot, is honestly bring back a bunch of game modes. You know, I am a personal big fan of live Nitro CTF and playing Marked for Death. Honestly, when Nitro CTF is out, that's probably the most fun I have ever had in Titanfall 2 when I was out both times. But now that it's gone, it's just, you know, it's gone. I kind of like Nitro CTF, the second one, better, because I don't believe there was Titans in the first one, but I kind of think that there was, and I didn't really like it, but I like the second one better because really what Nitro CTF is, it's basically just 2 game modes put into one. It's pilots versus pilots, but with an objective that you can play if you want to, but you don't have to if you don't want to. It's pretty much just pilots versus pilots with a flag that you can capture, and it's on the live fire maps, which is amazing. I really hope that they add these back. Titan Brawl is also a really big favorite to most. I really do want them to just bring these back, especially Marked for Death, as Titanfall 1 shipped with Marked for Death. So I don't really understand why the second game wouldn't ship with it for once, or even now that we do have the game mode, why we just didn't get it in the first place. When the actual DLC for the Glitch in the Frontier came out, we didn't actually see Marked for Death until, like, I like to say 2 weeks after the DLC came out, so we really didn't get to see it that much, and we've only really got to play it for like a week. Titan Brawl, luckily we've seen twice. Nitro CTF, luckily, once again, we've seen twice, but I just really do wish we could see that game mode back. Those 2 game modes would just be so awesome to have back. I would really appreciate that from Respawn. In the month of June, we do not know what DLC we could see. We can speculate that we might just be getting a little DLC, maybe a whole new map, kind of like what Glitch did. It might just be like a Glitch in the Frontier DLC, from what I speculated a little bit ago, around a month ago, where they might just go a small pattern of small DLC, big DLC, small DLC, big DLC. The big DLCs, now that there is no Prime Titan, really, it might just be some purchasable items. Hopefully, like what I was saying, there will be a actual new Prime weaponry, Prime skins, etc., because that would be awesome. And what I don't like is how the new Titan face paint, you know, we have the one for Ion. You can actually get a golden Ion, and it's a very shiny, beautiful, sleek looking gold Ion. What I don't like is how their Stoic Gold is literally Stoic Yellow. It doesn't bother me that much because I like the DLC camos a lot. Props to you on those, Respawn. But really, I kind of wish that the Stoic Gold was the golden Ion, because that would be so awesome to use a nice shiny gold camo on something like your Mastiff or your Alternator, because that would just be awesome to see the reflection of the trees going off your gun in a nice beautiful golden yellow camo. But instead it's just like a plain yellow camo, and I don't really care for it that much. But this should make, at least if you get your gun to generation somewhere, let's say like 50, you should hopefully at least get a solid gold camo. Or maybe if you get all of the guns in a class, kind of like what Call of Duty does with their diamond camo, if you get every single gun in a class, so say you have to get the Alternator, Volt, Car, and R97 all gold, or all generation 10 I should say, to get Stoic Dark, maybe then you could get like some sort of sweet diamond, or maybe the Stoic Gold camo, like an actual gold. That would be so awesome, and I'd really like to see that in the future. That would make an actual purpose for a reward of grinding out all of your guns, which would be so awesome. There's just tons of ideas that we can pitch it. Like, it would just be so awesome to have that, and I would really appreciate that. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is that we actually do have a DLC coming around the corner, I guess. We have, kind of like what I was saying, a smaller DLC. We're actually probably going to be getting the new Traffic live fire map. I believe that's what it's called. We have Deck and Traffic. Hopefully this one's cool. Live fire maps are generally smaller, so I'd like to see what they can do with this one. Deck was really cool. I'd like to see Traffic. That would be really cool. And then hopefully we can get like a new unique map, kind of like what Glitch was. A map where they can bring it back, because I have a feeling that their new DLCs are kind of like the bigger ones with like the primes and stuff will be a remastered map, and then a smaller DLC would be like a new map, kind of like what Glitch in the Frontier was, as well as a smaller DLC where the live fire maps were new. But I don't know, guys. It's all in speculation here what we could see. Hopefully we do see prime weaponry. Honestly, I would love that so much. Another thing is just we're slowly waiting. I am at least slowly waiting for that Frontier Defense game mode to come out. That's honestly just gonna make this game for me again. I'm so pumped for that game mode to come out, as PvE in games is probably one of my favorite things ever, and I'm just so pumped to see that Glitch in the Frontier come out. That's going to be so awesome. Respawn, please make it better than the first one. The first one was good, but I mean, you guys also are the people that did make Spec Ops for Modern Warfare 2. So honestly, please at least put in a little bit more features, maybe like a new, you have to like level up to create classes and stuff. That would just be so awesome, and I would love that a lot. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please feel free down below to comment some of your ideas, and also if you haven't already, please go ahead and follow the Twitter if you want to stay up to date with what's going on this very hectic month. And it's going to be a little bit of a, not really rough summer, but July might be a little bit hectic, but it's going to be good, guys. It's going to be really awesome. I'm still in school though, so you know, if you're wondering, oh hey, why isn't he uploading a lot, I'm still in school. I finished school on the 27th, I believe it is, so that should be awesome. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. My bad. I meant to say I'll see you guys in 2 days for another video, hopefully. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.